So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's away we go then. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Now it's Inzaghi. And it's Salah.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. Arsenal have got it back and a big chance! And he's following up! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded.
That could spell trouble. And he's managed to get free. Rashford was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Milan looking to pass their way through. And that's very disappointing, it has. Could be danger here. Nice control. He's going for goal. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Berbatov threads one in. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Foden. That's a good ball out wide. Alexander-Arnold. And he skips past his man. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That has ended up in no man's land. That's been drilled forward. Donadoni looking to add to his goal. And it's Berbatov. He's on it, can he get away? Spread out to the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that has been cut short. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that is a little undercooked. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Donadoni, good driving run, and he's having a shot! Off the post! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Berbatov really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Camavinga, strong running down that left flank. He has found the way through. We are into stoppage time. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. Now it's Berbatov. It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga. There's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Arsenal are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now he's off and running. Oh, well measured. Mbappe! Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Neymar running with the ball. He's found a way through. The cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Rafinha. Camavinga. It's a threatening ball. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Donadoni. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
Shapes to shoot! Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Inzaghi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Donadoni unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hangs one in. Berbatov! In he goes again! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Ryerson did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Neymar. Donadoni is onto this. Crossed in one, big header! Goal! Milan! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Looking to play him in.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Samba breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Good read, needed to be. Ryerson. Neymar. Driving on and making good progress. Filippo Inzaghi. Referee's given a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18, Filippo Inzaghi. Numero 20.
Oh, that's nice.
Numero 23.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Numero 21.
And it's made its way to it. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot.
Il numero 9.
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's come to nothing. He won't be happy with that one. And he's in on goal. Zico! And that is doing no harm at all.
Il quarto uomo
De
indica
Bruyne.
4 minuti di recupero.
Nicked it back promptly. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's been caught napping. Picked out, he's had a shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Arsenal have been handed a game-changing chance. So having trailed, this to go ahead. Oh no, he misses from the spot.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
Well, Peter, I think we're in for something rather special here in being able to watch Hristo Stoichkov. When it comes to charisma and spirit, he's not lacking, and he's so sharp, they nicknamed him the Dagger.
Love watching him. He's one pea in a pod. There's only one Hristo Stoichkov.
And he's always got plenty to say.
Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area. And that is masterful defending. Camavinga. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha, he's got away. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Bernardo Silva. Great vision. And it's Bernardo Silva. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal. Oh, that was vital. Romero gets rid without sophistication. Now Costa Curta. Yamal knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. Mbappe. And now the breakaway.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught napping. Delivered in.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Threads one in. Mohamed Salah gets into some space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Yamal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Yamal showing great feet there. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Played out wide. Park Ji-sung gets a good foot in there. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a promising position. It's a good run down the right. Yamal has it in a wide position. It's a mighty effort! It's in! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross goes in there. Corner it is. Gerrard with the short one. And he whips it in. Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Yamal. Picked out brilliantly. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pass somewhat off target. Park Ji-sung was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's picked it up out wide, just eases him off the ball. That's been cut out, well played. Costa Curta makes the interception. Bernardo Silva, and this is Stoichkov. Tries to pass it through. Park Ji-sung! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
The goal scorer!
2 goals on the day, and that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in the green backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff? Substitution for Arsenal.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Number 5, Rodrigo de Paul.
Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Raul, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Park Ji-sung. Raul. Looking for the run. DiMarco gets into a good position.
That's good defensive concentration.
Can he finish? It's a loose ball.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Out to the right. And it's Bernardo Silva. Yamal. Bernardo Silva. Over to the left. Now it's Raul. DiMarco. DiMarco. No way through, so back it comes. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. And he's there to clear it.
The attendance for this
Arsenal
match was
are, of course, in a position
62,005.
to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's managed to get free. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Park Ji-sung defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Raul, oh that's fabulous. Flings in across.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's on, shot a goal! Yamal, who's set up 1 goal so far. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Park Ji-sung. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Nicely spread. Takes aim and up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Oh, really well played.
He has found the way through. Raul.
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Raul. Raul. He's a sharp little ball here. That has not gone well. Looking to play him in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now, can they get him away? And he's straight offside. Gerrard. DiMarco. Bernardo Silva. That's Gerrard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Park Ji-sung. This is promising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's away. Pinches it off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Park Ji-sung is the team's... So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy level. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha, and he's had a hit! They've got to be quick to recover this, and he was quick to react. Park Ji-sung, Roberto Carlos, it's Park Ji-sung. And that's a dangerous ball. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mohamed Salah and Alexander-Arnold. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And it's Camavinga. Tries to play it through. Romero spots it and intercepts. Distributed tidily. Alexander-Arnold. Salah. Deep cross. Khan claims it without any fuss.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Searching pass he's played there. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's going for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, there's the clearance. And it's Snyder. Threads one in. Played over towards the opposite flank. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a big chance! Goal! Arsenal! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Rafinha. Donatoni. Batistuta. That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Almost half an hour in now. Nicely weighted ball. Quick look, then plays it in. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Snyder! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Conte. This looks promising. Roberto Carlos, Schneider, and he's in, and a chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Donatoni is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Decent chance! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. There's a mighty effort! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Romero gets good distance on it. And that's a throw-in. And here's Schneider, looking for the run. Out to the left it goes. And we hit half-time. Arsenal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Hazard.
And that's the second half started.
18, Mbappe. Number 23,
Schneider.
Rafinha. Number
Here's a
47,
chance!
Phil Foden.
Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Number
Well, we always
6,
have to give a reason for it,
Zico.
Peter, but did he hit that too
Number
well?
15, Rashford. Number 4, Son Heung-min. Number 27, Serginho.
Camavinga. Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Up he goes! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Back they go. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Conte. Zico.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And there's green grass ahead of him. Khan claims comfortably. Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Park Ji-sung. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Oh, that's a fine interception. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Gets a good foot in there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Pass somewhat off target. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Schneider. And here's the chance to counter. Schneider. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Schneider. Backward it goes.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, well played, well played. And they've got rid. And it's Conte. Just about up to 75 minutes. He won't be happy with that one. Rashford. Some good work on the right flank here. Roberto Carlos cuts it out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Park Ji-sung. Good purposeful running this. Nicely shaped cross. And that has been cleared. Can he get it through? Crossed it again. Tries to get it clear. Rashford.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, such a clever touch. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Schneider. That has been slung wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Could be danger here. Shapes to shoot. Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Arsenal take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And the number on the board is 3. Now that's a lovely exchange. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He has found the way through. Rashford! Park Ji-sung. That's that, the end. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Chance, surely! It's fallen kindly here, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Looking wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Zico picks it up out wide. Now, can they get him away? And here's Mohamed Salah. Swung over. And it's Azar. He's got away. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Picked out brilliantly. Foden! Too close for comfort. Matthäus. And this is Berbatov. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Probing pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable. It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... And the shot! Guardiola.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
A lot of space ahead of him. And the shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Arsenal At the equaliser, and we're all... Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Has a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mateus. He's having a go! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Rashford. And it's Salah. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's intervened well there. Kimmich. And it's Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! And again the keeper stands strong. And we have our very first corner. Raya claims comfortable. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. That's been cut out, well played.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Shifted it to the flank. Berbatov. Yamal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Nicely weighted ball. Yamal. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Arsenal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution for Arsenal.
So once again, we're underway.
15, Rashford. Number 10, Hazard. Number 47,
Tries to play it through.
coming on the field, number 18,
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
27, Serginho.
Guardiola. Distributed tidily. Has a look and plays it forward. Van Dijk makes the interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's delightful. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's made its way to him. Arsenal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Kimmich going full tilt down the left. Now they could break here. And here's Inzaghi. Rafinha. Camavinga. Zico. Here's a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Romero cuts it out. Knocks it into space. Raya punts it upfield. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, no joy this time. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Can he get it through? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Here's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's played it in low. Zubimendi gets rid without sophistication.
Mateus really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kimmich. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and that could set him on his way. Thinks about the shot. There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 6, Zico.
So, time for changes
On
both sides, actually.
Number 11.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great chance! And that could have brought them level.
Mbappe clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Nicked it back promptly. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking to play him in. Mbappe! An uncompromising challenge. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Good ball, good take. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rafinha threads one in. He's had a shot! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Rafinha tries to clear. Neymar goes steaming forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zubimendi spots. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
And
So there
now,
it is.
please.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game
Hello,
yet to kick
everybody,
off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement's
today's match.
already palpable.
Russia against Arsenal.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some... And the finish! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, a breakthrough already. Rafinha. Zico. Zico! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Pass somewhat off target. Zubimendi. Played out to the left flank. Camavinga. Oh, easy pickings there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Raul. Beckham. Now that's well seen too. Looking to play him in. Played back in. And it's Camavinga. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Can he get on the end of this? Quick look, then plays it in. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
De Bruyne, and they can counter here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Totti! Oh, Denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, well played, well shot a goal! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Totti! It's hit the upright. Zico, nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a throw. Added Subimendi. Look at the space here. Tries to play it through. There's the shot! It's in! Back to within 1! Interesting! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That pass isn't the best. Serginho.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Zubimendi cuts it out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Camavinga, who's on a run down the left wing. Foden. And Rafinha. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Zico. Big chance! He has done it! Arsenal are level. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zanetti. De Bruyne. Threads one in. Real chance! Mbappe, distributed tidily. Mohamed Salah tries making a foray down the right. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Serginho. So what can they make of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Camavinga. Rafinha. Strong running down that left flank. That'll be a throw-in.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Zubimendi. Zico. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the referee brings the first half to a close. Arsenal are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. So there was the first half.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Arsenal get the ball rolling for the second period. He won't be happy with that one. That has not gone well. Van Bouten. Now, what about a counter-attack? Arsenal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Might want to be careful there.
And Beckham! Rashford. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's superb. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Alexander-Arnold. And that is out of play. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's dealt with that well. Oh, the ball's... Chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
60 minutes played. De Bruyne, and the shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And it's Beckham. Zanetti. Zanetti delivers. And he's there to... De Bruyne! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Camavinga. Rashford. It's a pretty loose pass. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rashford. Backward it goes. De Bruyne. Here's Totti. No, that's been intercepted. Played out to the right. That's a throw.
Substitution for Russia, number 17, Francesco Totti.
And he's been shifted off it.
Raul.
Van Nistelrooy.
Number 14.
It's a sharp little ball here.
Number 27.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Beckham. Coming on the field, number 9. Van Nistelrooy.
Kirkchu.
Number 21.
And it's Zanetti.
Number 10.
Kirkchu providing an outlet on that flank.
Number 19.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Number
Shoots!
22.
It's run loose. Who's going to get
Substitution
there?
in progress.
And that was very necessary. Rafinha. Van Nistelrooy! And that could have brought them level.
Van Nistelrooy was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Eder Militao. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. But that looks a cracking ball. Keeper has taken decisive action. Rijkaard.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And